Do you guys just put the word quantum in front of everything?
But the big question tonight is Hayden's calling to replace Paul Devine.
I run with the faction of assassins.
After the opening matchup,
hoping each time that his next leap will be the leap home.
Will Chris Diamond and Harvey Hastings be able to function as a team? And here we go, the big question will be answered. Who is going to be the mystery partner of Briggs, Thompson, and Ziegler in this main event matchup here for Fusion number 127? Of course, we got to get that long pause. I've been in anticipation all night long. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. This can't be what I'm thinking, is it? It is! It's Quantum! Quantum is the surprise partner for Briggs, Thompson, and Ziegler. X-Gen Zone, of course, Paul Devine's brother. Quantum has not been on this side of CMB. I gotta do these calculations real quick. His last match as a part of this side of CMB of Fusion Genesis was Exodus 2, where he defeated Troy Voodoo. That was a year and a half. A year and a half. Quantum has been away. But the Future Man has returned, and in his hiatus, of course, has become a huge deal over on Unmatched. Finally winning the big one, holding the Unmatched World title for quite a while earlier this season. Quantum coming to the aid of his brother Paul Devine and looking to dish out that hard justice to Harvey Hastings. And of course, Quantum doesn't just have the accolade of being a world champion over on Unmatched. In his time on this side of CMB, of course, he was a 4-time tag team champion along with Paul Devine. 5-time he held the Tornado tag team titles with Hayden as well, and Intercontinental champion for a short while too. This has got to be a bigger shock than even to me in the Sim universe to his partners tonight. 3-time record-setting light heavyweight champion Andrew Briggs, the king of the ring. We know that he and Pierre Thompson are on the same page. And I'm getting reports that Jacob Ziegler is having himself a bit of a fit in the gorilla position. He is not happy about this fill-in. Jacob Ziegler never been a dashing, of course. What would be a CMV stream without a cheeky battery die? What up, Diamond, by the way? I saw you drop in just in time as well. Rifted getting the whole treatment. Batteries dying and all. Yeah, Ziegler kicked the sound guy on the side of the head. Just like he super kicked that poor backstage worker earlier tonight for no reason. And then stole his for this 8-man tag team matchup. Chris Diamond and Global Offensive taking on Quantum. Yes, you are hearing that correct. Quantum is on Fusion. Andrew Briggs, Pierre Thompson, and Jacob Ziegler. And so here we go. It is going to be Chris Diamond starting things off against the Future Man. Zach Payne, Ryan Kent, and Quantum all on an episode of Monday Night Fusion in this day and age. Incredible. Quantum goes right out of the gate. And I'm sure that he wants nothing more than Harvey Hastings to get tagged. And if I was Double H, though, I would be shaking in my boot. Woo! Nice counter by the Undisputed Champion. If I were Hastings right now, I would be shaking in my boots. We all know the loyalty, the love that X-Gen share between each other, but even more between Quantum and Paul Devine specifically. They're actual brothers. Where even was Quantum? Why was he in Miami? I guess just soaking up the sun. Lucky that he was, and Hayden could call him up, or maybe he just ran cross country. I don't know. Quantum is a man of mystery. Right now, though, Chris Diamond has got the control over him. Yeah, Peter Thompson just walked out during the during the miscommunication. Jacob Ziegler trying to derail the whole show. I don't think I've ever seen anybody not want to team up with somebody else more. And Chris Diamond with a TKO. Interesting enough that he pulls that off on Quantum, who, of course, we know utilizes a TKO of his own. He calls the sounding of the 7th trumpet. And Diamond right now looks to score the win for his team. Only a 2 count. Quantum, though, like I said, been away from this side of CMB over a year and a half. He's sharing the ring with men that Did he just go for a timestamp already? Got a double knee backstabber. I think the only person hot tagged Andrew Briggs in this ring that he's actually fought is Andrew Briggs. I don't remember ever having a match with Peter Thompson. I don't think he ever had a match with Jacob Ziegler, and certainly not Diamond or any of Global Offensive. But a hot tag to Briggs, and it's being used against him. Chris Diamond, baby, is rolling the Break Your Neck Foundation. Andrew Briggs gets busted open. No pin, though. Irish whip into the corner. Now Diamond looks for a tag to Maseo Yum, former Rising Star champion from RJPW. Nice. What the hell are they setting up for here? Harvey Hastings just running around the ringside area. Enziguri knee combo. And now the big man, the thick boy, with a Northern Lights suplex. Andrew Briggs is not having a good time in this matchup thus far. Chris Diamond, though, I gotta say, look hella good against Quantum there. He's coming off that loss to Paul Devine last week. Chris Diamond would love to get this victory. And I think that he and Harvey Hastings could both really use the momentum. Paul Devine now being taken out of the fray. Oh! Quantum just messed up Briggs' flow there. Punch him in the back of the head. Andrew Briggs doesn't seem too bothered. You know, there was one point in time where Andrew Briggs actually wanted to join X-Gen. One point in time, many moons ago. Now we're going to get a tag to Pierre Thompson again. Earlier tonight, these two shook hands, decided to put their differences aside to watch each other's back because they know they don't have Hayden watching out for them, and obviously they don't have Ziegler. Now it's the big dog against the bulldozer from Japan. Pierre Thompson, former international and United States champion with a huge show of strength right there, belly to belly. Maseo Yum over 300 pounds. Nearly caught referee Murphy right in the face. Obviously. Man, I don't care if Quantum doesn't even get tagged in again. Just seeing him on the apron of a Fusion ring. Oh! Play of the day by the big dog. And Quantum trying to hype up the fans. He's glad to be back. Highlight into the pin. Not being able to do it, but look at that. Nikolai Ivanovic, the two-time light heavyweight champion, with the smarts to distract referee Murphy, giving Yum a little bit of time, and then, just failing miserably to break up the pin. Luckily, Yum has enough to kick out on his own. Now, oh God, Ziegler coming into the ring as Pierre gets taken out by Nikolai. Where did Quantum go? There he is, back on the apron. Did he just come to say hi? I didn't even see him. I was paying attention. Hot tag now to Jacob Ziegler, who's merging with Quantum momentarily. Seems like Ziegler got all of his anger out, attacking the backstage employees, the sound guy, and all the people in the production truck. Trying to turn Yum's chest into hamburger meat, goes up to the top rope. Ziegler not a high flyer though, and he pays for it there. Nikolai is being a really great partner right now. I remember, was it Duke? I just remember like Quantum giving them stained X-Gen shirts. Stained with what? I don't want to remember and I don't want to fathom. But Jacob Ziegler mounting Maseo Yum, and this is this new aggressive side of him that's been slowly taking him over ever since he turned on and attacked his best friend, Shane Scott, months ago. But it's an aggressive edge that has certainly benefited Jacob Ziegler. He's currently on a 3-match singles winning streak. That's not going to help him out right here, though. Kicks out the knee of Ziegler. And over again to that chest, lighting it up with the 4th of July. Maseo Yu with the precision kick, the final one right to the back of the head. And there ain't no flies on Maseo Yu as he lines up his shot. Looks to take Ziegler all the way up and back down again with the elevator ride. Will that be all she wrote for Ziegler here in our main event? A slow motion pin. Quantum just completely messing up the production of Fusion in his return. Now a tag to Harvey Hastings. It's just the rifted package, you know? He gets to see the batteries die. He gets to see the stream die. Andrew Briggs nearly trying to help out Ziegler. In the end, I guess he did. And Hastings getting tagged in just to eat this pedigree. Oh, no! That spinning heel hook instead. And this would be a great victory for Ziegler to knock off the #1 contender for the world title. But again, Ivanovic doing a very good job trying to give Hastings a little bit of time. And it pays off in the end, kicking out just before 3. And if I were Ziegler, even I really don't want to, I'd go slap hands with Quantum. Because Quantum gets in that ring, gets his hands on Harvey Hastings, it'll be a night-night. This fight going to take the outside instead, though. And Harvey Hastings, Jacob Ziegler, I don't believe have ever before come face-to-face, have ever been in a matchup either as opponents or on the same side. So, the 2-time Anarchy champion, former Money in the Bank holder, tag team champion Jacob Ziegler has himself a plethora of accolades, but his sights have always been set on that world championship. Count of 5, drops down behind, neckbreaker. Gotta watch Murphy's count here. I swear to God, if we get a count out, that will truly bring everything together for Rifted's grand return. No, luckily we get saved. At a count of 7, the matchup will continue cleanly. Kick to the midsection. Harvey moves out of the way. Kick to the gut. No, countered wheel kick by Double H. Former 2-time United States champion, and now this Sunday gets a one-on-one shot to become world champion. Blitzkrieg, Andrew Briggs again tries to help out, but it's just a millisecond. I guess Quantum would say just 3 seconds. Andrew Briggs makes that save, though. Not even a 1 count for Hastings, as Quantum was distracting referee Murphy. Hastings unloading on Briggs here, and now a tag to anybody? Hello? No? Nobody? Decides against it, I guess. Briggs returns to his apron. Harvey now wants to make a tag. Jacob Ziegler doesn't allow it. Half full Nelson neckbreaker. Jacob Ziegler mounts the assassin. And just watch this, guys. Look at that camera angle. Those are clean bows getting through. Harvey desperately trying to cover up from the rest of these shots, but Ziegler cockily lifts Harvey up to a vertical base. You know, Jacob Ziegler is not in the Paul Devon fan club, but he definitely has respect for the Asian sensation and probably doesn't appreciate what Harvey and Global Offensive did to him earlier tonight, but just a 2 count. Harvey Hastings showing his resiliency as Pierre Thompson collides with Maseo Yu. That's a singles, man. Jacob Ziegler just going to taunt. Perfect time. Great time to do so. All-out war ensuing. Ziegler going to the top again. I don't know why he's feeling so froggy tonight. Takes a leap of faith, and it does not pay off. Harvey sidesteps. Hot tag, though, to Quantum. Quantum's asking for it. Ziegler's right there, but it's almost like he's questioning himself. He doesn't want to make the tag, and now Chris Diamond is the legal man. The world champion zones in on the Pride of Scotland. Ziegler had all the time in the world to make a tag there to Quantum, but he refused to. Ziegler is not a team player. He said so himself earlier tonight. Jacob Ziegler instead going to choose to go at it alone. And I don't even know what the fuck you would call that. Definitely looking to snap the knees off of Ziegler, though. Pops back up, grabs the arm, snaps over to the shoulder. Drop kick, sidesteps, does the world champion. Swift kick to the gut, sucks the air out of Ziggler. Fireman's carry overhead, tip for tap, back and forth they go. 1999, up and here it is, a reversal fest in the main event. It's Ziggler with an Irish whip to the corner, looking for a tag. Tag to who? Nobody. Kick to the gut, caught, tripped up. Ziggler wants to do it on his own. That might be his downfall, just like the Trios Championship matchup 2 weeks ago, where he would refuse to tag and work together with Briggs and Thompson, and in the end ended up costing himself the matchup. Tried to blame it on Briggs and Thompson. I don't know how he can, though, with a straight face. Nearly tapped out from that knee bar Diamond had. Locked in, kick to the gut, DDT. Now Ziggler, chance to jump out, tag with Peter Thompson. Chris Diamond has his finger on the trigger of the reverse DDT. This is the opening. Ziggler needs make a tag. Ziggler, make a tag. What is this guy doing? Yes, there we go to Briggs. The king of the ring has history with Chris Diamond. Actually defeated Chris Diamond. I believe that was at Regicide in his singles matchup. Swinging neck breaker by the fastest rising star in CMV history, no doubt about it. I don't care what anybody says. And right now, Andrew Briggs gets a one-way ticket into the Break Your Neck Foundation. Dragged by arm and leg. That's quite a distance away. Can Briggs be saved, or is this matchup over? One, Quantum coming into clutch. Make sure this matchup continues on. Do his part. Chris Diamond in just 6 months' time, a rising star, another Breaking Neck Foundation. Diamond's like, all right, Quantum, you bitch, I see you. I sees you. Saying, go back to Unmatched, as he literally may have broken Andrew Briggs' neck at this point. 1, 2, 3, and Chris Diamond picks up the victory. Quantum said, all right, enough is enough. The undisputed champion garners himself a much-needed victory in this 8-man tag match. Briggs might legitimately have a broken neck. Do you think Hayden told Quantum he had an earpiece? Told him, don't go in there. Don't break that up again. Chris Diamond garners the W for he and Global Offensive. I'm sure this alliance won't last long, though. Harvey Hastings and Chris Diamond now will be going one-on-one this Sunday at Homecoming 3 for the World Championship. Meanwhile, Quantum with a long-awaited return to Fusion, but pretty much watched the entire match from the apron. Well, this is certainly going to be an interesting matchup, making up for Quantum's I'm not going to say it lackluster, but not what I was expecting. I want to see a timestamp from the timestamp master. We see timestamps all the time from Paul Devine, but let's get the originator, as here we go. This live event crowd getting treated to an Ascendance main event worthy match. A Hayden shows no remorse. We know that these two have all the respect in the world between each other, all the love in the world between each other, but you know, most of this season we saw Hayden and Paul Devine fight time and time again. When X-Gen brothers are against each other, they go out there to steal the show. So they're not going to hold back. They're not going to pull punches. Here comes Quantum, obviously the bigger man, but in most situations, Hayden is outsized by his opponents. That doesn't stop him. Hasn't stopped him from becoming a 5-time world champion, along with his laundry list of other accolades throughout his CMV career. And this Sunday at Homecoming 3, when he leads Team Fusion into battle, even though most people would probably hesitate to call him a leader. He was chosen by general manager Yuri Sokolov for a reason. Quantum, nice counter there into a vertical suplex. punch to the midsection. I think Quantum was going for a spinning soul kick there. Instead, got a backslide driver, near rope break. But, oh, was it a rope break or Quantum just kick out? I'm not sure. The force of his kick out, nonetheless, sending Hayden nearly flying out of the gosh darn ring. These two fighting right now, knowing that Paul Devine is in a hospital room with multiple broken ribs, missing out on his chance to make history yet again and become a 6-time world champion this Sunday, thanks to Harvey Hastings. I thought he was just going to try to lock in that Dragon Sleeper again. Hayden's a very persistent man, I'll give him that much. Campbell clutch him out, and some punches across the forehead as Quantum's brought up to his feet. Jawbreaker sent Hayden's way. Stumbles him a little bit, Snapmare. Stiff kick to the backside and shooting spine. As I said earlier, that was a callback, by the way. And I can rake of the eyes. Quantum getting dirty. SDO. Yes. I sent you who I want replacing over there, right? Knee to the lower back. Modified camel clutch by Quantum. Yeah, that's true. The last time these two fought one-on-one was in that main event of day one Ascendance Forum, which Quantum was victorious off of his... Oh. Oh, I got hyped there. Fucking Quantum about to hit all of his signature maneuvers. I'm trying to mark out over here, Hayden just keeps countering all of them. Instead, an Irish Ripper to the corner, and the A-lister now firing off them shots. Justice is served for the future man, and the corner will follow up with that vintage Hayden knee. Yes, he will. Takes me back right to the face of the former unmatched world champion. Now dragged by arm and leg towards the center of the ring. Lateral press by Hayden, hoping that alone will be enough to get the job done. Will it, though? No, not even a 2 count. Quantum's got to be weary of that Hollywood hold, which surely Hayden's going to try to fire off here. Quantum to his feet. There it is, Hollywood hold. Locked in on the future man. That's going to be an immediate rope break, though. Quantum the bigger. Hayden did not account for it. And now Quantum rolls the outside for a quick rest. Veteran instincts kicking in for the man formerly known as a Blizzard and Omega Z. Many names he has gone by. And we're in a gymnasium here. These two are fighting on top of goddamn wood. You see Quantum feeling the effects after that reverse DDT. It's hardwood. And Hayden saying, come on, Quantum, what's the matter? Come on, baby, get back in the ring. Quantum taking his time as he can, only at the count of 5. Now says, what's up? Face to face. Big kick to the midsection. Hayden might be joining Paul Devine in the hospital with a couple of broken ribs of his own. Package pile driver, old school Quantum with that one as Hayden immediately tries to bring himself back up to his feet. Quantum sizing him up. Overhand punch turned, about to get a nice look at that ass. Kick to the back and a nice sharp takedown by Quantum as he follows through by lifting Hayden to his feet. Face to face they stand. Throws overhead, does Kitely with that fireman's carry. Tit for tat, back and forth they go. Reversal fest ensuing. Over the shoulders, elbow to the side of the head. They know each other too well. Toe breaker! No pin attempt to follow through. Hayden knows that it'll take a lot more than that to keep down Quantum. Showing that respect for his resiliency. Punch to the midsection, hunches Hayden over in pain. Future shock DDT, a true future shock DDT. No dirt on Paul Devine. His is just as beautiful, but there's just something about seeing the original. Come on, Hayden. You son of a gun. I keep getting really hyped up to call that discus punch here. Hayden, a known party pooper, though. My phone just froze, by the way. Great timing. Quantum with a kick to the back of Hayden's head. Now a stomp to the back of the head as he brings him up to his feet. Grabbing a hold of the tights for a reverse DDT. My Twitch app just like imploded. Not sure what's happening, but a shoulder thrust off the short arm there by Kitely now. Sees himself back control. Another code breaker. This time going to bust Quantum wide open as he falls to the mat like a sack of stone. Quantum still in it though. Not completely out of it just yet. Enough wherewithal to grab Hayden up to his feet. Taking for a little bit of a walk through the park. Up against the ropes. Back body drop. Quantum gets eliminated for the Royal Rumble. And Hayden gonna take the opening to do a little bit of a cheeky taunts. Having some fun at the expense of his ex-gen brother, his blood brother. 24 punch. There you go. Welcome back to the match. And now Hayden gets a rope break. That was awesome. Quantum sees the success that the 24th punch has brought his brother Paul Devine last season and this season, becoming a 5-time world champion. I'm sure Quantum couldn't be prouder of the Asian sensation. Hayden's jaw has felt the sting of that punch many times, and a nice tiger suplex now by the Future Man, who has taken this matchup by the horns, seated position. Forearm smash, lower back, and now Hayden shoots in. That's going to be another rope break. Is it going to be another rope break? No, it's not. Hollywood hold. Locked in on Quantum, and Quantum is going to be forced to submit. And Hayden can barely stand as the bell sounds. I think that matchup might have been better than their Ascendance 4 match here on this live event. A banger, as always, brought to you by X-Gen. But Hayden forces the Future Man to submit. I thought it was a rope break too, but apparently it wasn't. There's Hayden's neck getting broken. I like how he picked his head up like, huh? But Hayden stands victorious after a great matchup. And this Sunday, Hayden, whether his teammates want to follow him or not, leads Fusion into battle against Genesis at Homecoming 3. Meanwhile, Quantum got to stay healthy as well. He's got that big ladder match for the television title at Implosion. Well, up next, guys, as we get further and further into day 2 here of Ascendant 6, and still so much to get to, including the Genesis Money in the Bank ladder match, MLP versus Alistair Knox for the United States title, Devious and Briggs in an unsanctioned match, Schmitty and Divine. And of course, our main event versus Chris Andrews Iron Man match, no DQ for the Alpha World title. First, it is a matchup a long time coming. Former X-Gen brothers set to collide. It has not been the greatest of events for X-Gen so far. Of course, last night, Hayden losing in under a minute to Pierre Thompson. Let's see if Quantum can turn it around, then send it off to his brother Paul Devine later on for our co-main event. But this all started when Ryan Kent made his Ascendance challenge to Quantum. It seemed like Quantum wasn't going to answer. But after some more poking and prodding, the Future Man accepted, saying that every single other member of X-Gen has had their chance to get revenge on you for turning your back on us. Now it is my turn. The Firestarter, the most decorated superstar in CMB history, entering his 4th Ascendance. Ryan Kent has done nearly every single thing a superstar can do in CMB. But Quantum and the rest of X-Gen feel as though he rode the coattails of X-Gen until he got what he needed, and then he struck out on his own. Even Kent will tell you that. He said, I was at X-Gen for one reason only, to elevate myself. I never cared about anybody else. I didn't care about Hayden, about Divine, about Quantum. Quantum making his first Ascendance appearance since Ascendance 4, where he was victorious actually against one of his ex-gen brothers, Hayden. Of course, now an unmatched superstar, 5-time tag team champion, 2-time international champion, unmatched world champion, and showing up as dapper as ever for the show of shows. The Future Man, Quantum, is back. And he is looking to stick his boot right in Ryan Kent's face. At this event, Quantum has certainly had his ups and downs. He was at the first ever Ascendance under, of course, his name Omega Z. Ascendance 2, he and his brother Paul Divine retained their tag team titles in a turmoil. Ascendance 3, they failed to take the titles from hashtag trending worldwide. And as I said, the last time he was here at Ascendance, he beat Hayden. That was at Ascendance 4. Will Quantum be the next member of X-Gen to drill his boot into Ryan Kent's face, or will the fire starter light a fire here at Wembley Stadium and toss Quantum right inside of it? Referee Poe rings the bell and let's get it on. Kent Quantum here at the show. Shows right out of the gate. Kent with a float over DDT, spiking Quantum right down onto his head. The other unmatched superstars that have appeared at this event so far have had mixed results. Last night, well, even back on the pre-show and panel, Ricky Spanish, of course, defeated Reese Matthews. Irish whip here by Ryan Kent. Pullback attack into a calf kick. Rolls out of the way, though. Does Quantum. We saw earlier tonight Bob Luger, who's actually well acquainted with Quantum, take that loss to Tim LaFave, a loss that I'm sure Quantum was watching and smiling. Him and Tim LaFave always been close friends and brothers. Boot to the chest, though. Quantum, yeah, I was about to say, he is not a high flyer by any means. Quantum looking swole as he's taken down with that reverse DDT. Now dragged by the shoulders. Ryan Kent sends Quantum up in position for a stomp right down onto the face. That's about as much as a fuck you move as you can get. Up to the top rope. Kent, the most decorated champion in CMB history, with a shooting star press, ascendant sized. But Quantum sees it coming, moves out of the way before Ryan Kent can connect. And now Kent's in trouble. Digging himself a ditch that he's going to have to try to find a way to get out of. Kick to the chest. Punch to the midsection. Ryan Kent now wants to close that distance. Tries for a bicycle clothesline, something that I've never seen before. Quantum is ready for it, though. Now over the shoulders. Terminating spike. And like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing, Ryan Kent sees this match as nothing more than Quantum trying to take his spotlight. So that was years and years ago, Quantum. Now keep in mind, it was Ryan Kent who called out Quantum, who wanted this match. So it's very interesting that Kent feels that way. Maybe Ryan Kent wasn't actually expecting Quantum to answer. Obviously, Quantum busy over on Unmatched. Maybe Ryan Kent, maybe it was an empty challenge. He didn't really think that Quantum was going to step up, but Quantum's not one to turn down a challenge. Swing out single knee gutbuster. Should we go down the list? Ryan Kent has held every single championship he is qualified to hold except for one, that being the United States title. He's a former 2-time unmatched world champion, Anarchy champion, Money in the Bank winner, world champion, tag team champion, international champion, light heavyweight champion, alpha world champion, trios champion. And of course, as light heavyweight champion, set the record in all of CMB for most title defenses with 9. Nobody has been able to break that since he set that record about 2 years ago. Now Quantum brought up to his feet, kick to the midsection, single knee faceburger, vintage Kent. Stomp down out of the knee. Quantum busted open now. It's not looking too good for the Future Man. If he gets clipped with that Kent clash, it might be lights out. At least he'd go down well dressed, looking dank as hell. Ryan Kent now almost to say, Quantum, get the hell out of my ring. You ain't worthy. Now mocking Quantum. Standard matchup. Watch the referees count. At 1, now 2. Stomp down out of the knee by Ryan Kent. Hello, Kersey. You beautiful boy. Front headlock. Ryan Kent obviously has something in mind as he takes Quantum for a little bit of a walk. Something that is not going to end very well, I'm sure. Thrown into the security wall. Knee to the midsection though, guys. Count of 4. Oh, drops down. Reverse DDT. Count of 5. I would hate to see this match end by a count out. Ryan Kent would love to take the win by a count out. That's an easy paycheck and a win on CMV's grandest stage of a Quantum. Look at that. Look at the smug smile on Kent's face. He would love nothing more than to beat Quantum by count out here. And he just might. Count of 8. Oh my God, Quantum, get up. 9. Talk about cutting it close. Just before Poe counts 10. Quantum back in the ring, but Ryan Kent's ready for him. Face first out of that bottom turnbuckle. And this is exactly where Kent wants him. Double boots to the chest, fly him back. Kent, though, not a stupid man, knows he can't be pinned or submitted on the outside. Wants it. Oh, Jesus. That's actually how Quantum beat Hayden back in Ascendant 4. A nasty knee right to the face. Oh, boom shakalaka, dropping the leg on the outside here. Quantum sizing Ryan Kent up. Ryan Kent clutching at his ribs. So many ways Quantum can beat you. A timestamp, sounding of the 7th trumpet, maybe a 24th punch. But of course, Kent has that one move he always relies on, the Kent Clash. Back into the ring. Strike to the face, hook to the jaw now from behind. Goes for a punch to the back of the head. Quantum's ready for him though. Elbow to the side of the head, elbow to the side of the head. Ryan Kent sleeping on his feet. Turns around though, tries to charge Quantum. Didn't work out for him. Pulled now into a front headlock, kick to the midsection. Pump handle set up. Yeah, just dropping him. And then a fury punch to follow through. Barreling down. But there's Kent yet again. His smarts coming into play. Can't be pinned on the apron nor submitted. Quantum though shaking off the cobwebs, bleeding from that cut across his forehead. Now charging Kent, but Kent had too much time to recuperate. Enziguri clips him. Kent back into the ring. Kent closes the distance. Quantum maybe playing possum. Punch to the face, ducks a clothesline, kick to the leg, and a third kick to the leg. Takes Kent down, brings him right back up over the shoulders. Dropped face first, snake eyes onto that top turnbuckle. Completely limp, and now the face wash by Quantum. Using his boot to scrub. Kent's, oh, just you punch ya! Kent got his clock cleaned. 1, 2, only a 2 count. That might be the greatest, no disrespect to Bloody Brett, discus punch I've ever seen. Now the distance, lining him up. 24th punch, get that shit out of here, says Kent. Discus knee takes him down. Across the face again and again. Kent is now pissed off. He ain't having it. Hook to the jaw, deflected by Quantum. Forearm smash, enziguri. Kent says no, goes for a punch. Quantum's quicker. Double-handed bulldog. This is the fourth match of the night. So we still have 5 matches to go after this. In fact, up next is the Genesis Money in the Bank ladder match. You missed Luger Lefebvre, Reed, Crazy J, and Good Brothers Brule. And we, I think, are nearing the end of Ryan Kent Quantum. It has been an awesome match so far. A long time coming. Quantum needs his payback on Ryan Kent, but Ryan Kent using X-Shen, then turning his back on them, stabbing them in the back. Kick to the midsection, surely going for the single knee face breaker. Reverses the reversal, to reverse the reversal. And now Kent's in the driver's seat. Kent looks to seal the deal with the Kent Clash. Hook of the leg, 1 count. Kent is baffled. That's about my same reaction. Only got a 1 count off the Kent Clash. Are you kidding? But Kent says no mind. Lines up his shot again. But Quantum's ready this time. And there's the 24th punch. 1, 2, 3, Quantum. puts down the fire starter, the Wounds of War to show for it. Counter to second attempt at the Kent Clash, and a brutal 24th punch puts down Kent for the 1, the 2, and the 3. I can't believe Quantum kicked out of 1 of the Kent Clash. What a great match, though. He did, Batman. I mean, since it's already been spoiled. It was an awesome match. But in the end, Tim countered a Luger landing, locked in the MTA, and Luger submitted. We also saw Crazy J defeat John Reed, and Brule defeated the Good Brothers. And here's Quantum, standing victorious. Blood smeared all over his face. What a win.